Hello, Cedar River Otters. Today is Wednesday. It is September 11th. Here are your daily announcements. It's a rainy one today, our first real rainy day here at Cedar River for this school year. So we're going to start with a few safety reminders for recess. Number one, there might be coned off areas for safety, and that's because we have areas that become slippery with the rain or puddles or just unsafe areas for students who are playing. We don't want anyone to get muddy or wet, and so we're not jumping in the puddles or standing underneath the gutters when we have a gutter issue. That's a great time to let an adult know if they don't see it, so we can let our custodians know and get it fixed. Sometimes there are areas of the field that are closed off, and that's because the field becomes unsafe and slippery. We have areas that may not be able to play soccer or football, but those will be coned off, and our recess teachers will let you know which of those areas those are. We also are trying to make sure that we have less students that have to go to the nurse to change their clothes. So it's up to you to make a good choice about being safe outside when it's raining too, following those directions so that you're not slipping in the mud or not stepping in the puddles and soaking your jeans. Our school nurse, she's so great, Nurse Chelsea, but we have lots of students that are coming that really don't need to see the nurse. Our recess teachers outside have a Band-Aids for those minor cuts or owies, and your teacher can also check with you to make sure that you're okay too. Okay, up next. What are our O3s? Say them with me. Show respect, make good decisions, and solve problems. That's even when no one is around. So if you have the very important job this week of messenger, raise your hand. Is that you? I'm looking for you to be the role model. When you're walking to the office to pick up the attendance folder or drop it off, your job is still to have a level 0 voice and to walk quietly. There are still classrooms in session learning. And so we're walking, we're not running to be first. Guess what? You're still going to get there. You're still going to get your attendance. But we've got a lot of pushing and shoving when we come into the office doors to line up to get our attendance folder. But I know you can do it the right way. So I'm excited to see that today. That is a lot of information for you today. Some respect reminders, how to be a leader in the hallway, safety at recess, information about Nurse Chelsea. Up next, we have an introduction from our reading team to introduce themselves and some third grade photos of what's happening around the school. As always, it's a great day to be an otter. I will see you here on Friday. All right, otters, this is our reading assistance team. This is Mrs. Maver, Mrs. Plourde, Miss Brester, and Mrs. Hernandez. You might see them hanging out in the hallway, testing kids right now for dibbles, or you might see them out at recess or in the lunchroom or around the building. If you see them, give them a wave, say hello, and introduce yourself.